Hello world, Shelly here, and it's time for another episode of Concealer Fest. And today I'm going to check out the new one from IT Cosmetics. This is the Do It All Radiant Concealer. Retails for $30 for 0.23 ounces of product. Comes in 26 different shades. I've got it in shade Light Neutral, which is light with cool peach undertones. This is described as the only clinically tested 4-in-1 serum concealer to plump wrinkles, conceal skin imperfections, hydrate dryness, and brighten dull skin. With niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, it improves skin texture and radiance for all-day wear that won't settle into lines. That sounds wonderful. It's currently getting 4.5 out of 5 stars on Ulta's website. With how many reviews? I think it was 149 reviews currently. Looking through the ingredients, looks like I'm looking for, do we have added fragrance? I'm not seeing it. Ooh, caffeine, that's good for preventing the dark circles. I'm not seeing any added fragrance, so that is awesome. We do have some hydrating ingredients way up top, which makes me happy. There's some peptides, it looks like, in here. That is good for your skin barrier and strengthening, encouraging collagen production in your skin. I'm liking the ingredient deck, as is typically the case with IT Cosmetics. They do pack a lot of ingredients into their products, but there's usually a good amount of skincare in the IT Cosmetics stuff. I don't see any added fragrance. That doesn't mean it doesn't have a scent. Fragrance ingredient versus things that have a scent are two different things in the ingredient list. So yeah, let's take a look at shade Light Neutral swatched against a few others in my collection. Swatch time. First up is today's concealer from IT Cosmetics, the Do It All Radiant Concealer in Light Neutral. Second, I've got from NARS, the Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. Third up is Tarte Shape Tape in Fair. And last I've got from Maybelline, the Age Rewind in Fair. I've already cleansed, moisturized, and sunscreened this 50-year-old face. I'm also already wearing my foundation, and I actually started doing my bronzer before I realized I didn't put my concealer on yet. So we're gonna put the concealer on now. I haven't done my blush yet, so there's no powder up under here, so everything is a-okay. I am going to use the IT Cosmetics 148 concealer brush. Thank you to IT Cosmetics for sending me these in PR. This is not sponsored. I don't get paid for this. I don't have a code with them or anything like that, so there's no way for me to get paid. I did get this product free of charge, gifted from IT Cosmetics. Thank you. This is one of those twist up tubes that is gonna have the product coming out from here. I know you guys already saw the swatches, but I don't film those till the end, so you've already seen them, but this is my first time seeing what shade this is gonna be. Okay, come on now. Here it comes. I don't want to get too much. We're gonna start there. We're gonna start there. Oh, look how pretty. It looks like paw prints. And I got a cat hair on my face, but look, it looks like paw prints. Yes, I'm easily amused. Leave me be. That's probably too much product. We're gonna find out, aren't we? That's kind of a soft, it's not super spongy, but it is a soft tip, so I think in a pinch, like if you're traveling, you could probably apply it using just that applicator. Oh, but this brush feels much nicer than that applicator. There's not a lot of sponginess to the applicator. It is a felted soft tip, but it's not super plush. But I think in a pinch you could get away with it. Now this foundation shade is too dark for me. It's basically my self-tanner shade. Accidentally, it's their lightest light shade. So I'm kind of surprised. It's the Lawless foundation. Kind of surprised how dark it is. So this concealer is a little bit light. But the concealer is the correct shade for me. It's the foundation that's too dark. Well, let's get the other side here. I am just gonna, well, should I use... Let's try the sponge. We'll try the sponge on this side. We'll try the damn sponge on this side. We'll see the difference in the coverage with the sponge versus the brush. I almost always use a brush to apply my concealer in my real life, but I do like to test and see, because I know there are some sponge users out in the world. This blended out super easy. Holy cow. Like, I didn't even have to work at that. Yeah, there's more coverage on the brush side. Not surprising. I am going to try and even the coverage out just a little bit so that we have an even playing field here. I'm going to put just, I did not twist it up anymore. I'm just going to take what's left on the little sponge tip and get the darkest little area of these troughs under my eye. And this is where I can get into trouble because I'm trying to build up the coverage in that little spot, but some concealers will then just travel around and settle into lines and look all cakey at that spot. So we're gonna see how this one does. Right now I'm seeing no signs of cakiness, which is awesome. This looks seamless. I see no indication that I even applied a separate product than my foundation. So yeah, this is super smooth. Like, it's also a super smooth foundation. I'm having a super smooth kind of day here. That's making me happy. Let me zoom in. Let's show you guys what I'm seeing here with this concealer. So I have a couple of deeper under eye lines, and those are the ones that are either going to freeze in place and be obvious, or they're going to stay in their nice smoothed condition. So right now, I would say they are looking quite smooth, which is nice. We will see if that continues or if the concealer sort of freezes up and as a result accentuates those lines, which is common for me in concealers. So any concealer that doesn't do that is a good thing for me. It happens more on my right hand eye, the non-nose ring side eye, than it does on my left eye, but that's what I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. This is not settling into lines so far. It's looking quite smooth. I would call this a satin finish. It is just a little bit of reflect going on, so I would call it satin. But it looks very hydrating. Like, it doesn't look like reflective like a highlighter. It just looks hydrating. My skin looks really nice. I think my skin looks really nice. So that seems like a good start. Let's check the time. It is 2:12. Let me go put the rest of my face on. I will be right back. Back with the IT Cosmetics Do It All Concealer. Did not set this with powder. No issues with blending. There's seamless transition to my foundation. No issues at all. It's not settling into lines. It's not moving around. It has not frozen into my lines or anything like that. So everything is still looking smooth. And that's how I like it. So hopefully this will hold up all day. So I'm going to go about my day, do all the things. I will come back tonight and we'll see how this one wore. 10:22 p.m. That puts us, I think, around the 8.5 hour mark, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at how the IT Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer held up. Beautifully. I think it's still got some life left in it. It is not necessarily done for the day. I could go longer wearing this. Yeah, let's zoom in. Let me show you what we are dealing with here. It did not freeze my lines in place, which is awesome. It kept everything looking smooth. I can barely sort of start seeing some of my lines at this point in the evening, but nothing major at all. Coverage held up pretty well. I could tell it has faded just a little bit. I see a little bit more purple than I did when it was first applied, but pretty well in place. Nothing really moved around. The finish stayed true to what it started out as. I don't think the color shifted at all. It didn't settle into lines. It's not drying my under eyes out. Everything feels fine. Nothing looks dried out. It looks like it is still hydrated. So that is I mean, just about everything I could ask for. It's not accentuating my lines. It's not making my under eye look older than it is. It's making things look nice and smooth and making me look more awake and less purple than I would otherwise. Right, Ziva? Look at how nice she's sitting. And you can see her. I feel like I need a background light. I used to have a background light that would shine on the background behind me. Not anymore. Sorry, Ziva. If I had to give a grade to the It Cosmetics... Oh, yeah, so now you're going to come up here be in the light? No, but you cannot. I need to give a grade. I need to give a grade. What would you give? She's purring. That's all. If I had to give a grade to the It Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer, it gets an A from me. I think it's lovely. I think it's comfortable. I think it's hydrating. I think the coverage is nice. I like the finish. Didn't move around. Didn't dry me out. Didn't accentuate my lines. What else is there? I mean, what else is there in a concealer? Like, that is everything I need in a concealer. Thank you very much, It Cosmetics. This one's awesome. The only thing I'll say, I don't like that kind of a tip. I don't know why. It's probably just... You know what? I think it's because I don't like the Maybelline Age Rewind tip, and that just, like, ruined me for sponge-type tips. But this isn't exactly a sponge-type tip. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that. It still gets an A. Love the product. I think it's fabulous. Bravo. And there's good skincare in there. So, there you have it. Another episode of Concealer Fest is in the books. If you like concealer reviews, if you had fun with this one, give me a thumbs up down below. Let me know in the comments, what concealers would you like to see next? What anything would you like to see next? Let me know in the comments down below. I keep a running list. I buy stuff whenever I can. Right, Ziva? And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.